blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. You're a wizard, Harry. You're a wizard. Welcome, my fellow Doombots, and today I will be ranking all of the Harry Potter movies from worst to best. So yeah, I watched all of the Harry Potter movies, I rewatched them. So here I am making a video ranking all of them from worst to best. So of course, let's talk about the worst. And the worst of course are all of the Fantastic Beasts movies. Let me tell you, these all freaking suck. Like, I hate these movies. I watched the first one in the cinema. The second one I like skipped through like on the streaming service because the first one was like really boring. And then this final one, oh my god. The final one is so dumb. The Secrets of Dumbledore or something. This movie has an entire scene where they elect who is the president of all wizards with a fucking unicorn. I don't know what is going on there, but this weird scene that you have like Grindelwald, he holds up like a dead horse. He's like, look at this horse. I am elected the president of all wizards.
You can see it with your own eyes.
What? You just saw...
The true...
What? This dude's just holding a dead horse. That is so dumb. Like, you literally have other wizards that can turn into like rats and stuff and like different animals. Like, that would be so easily corruptible. All of the Fantastic Beasts movies, they are in last place because they all suck. Maybe I shouldn't even have counted them, but I just wanted to tell you that I hate these movies, and if you like these movies, do not subscribe to my channel. No, please do subscribe. Subscribe to me. My name's Doombot, by the way. Okay, so let's get to the best movies. Video's over. The best are all of the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah!
Hello. They are all amazing. I read the books when I was a little Doombot. I enjoyed the books. I really enjoyed the movies. I watched, I think, the last 3 movies I watched in the cinemas, and the other ones I would like watch constantly on DVD at home. Yeah, I love these movies. They are beautiful. I am so impressed with what they did, how they took like 3 young actors and turned them into these characters. Daniel Radcliffe is Harry Potter, Rupert Grint is Ron Weasley, and Emma Watson is Hermione Granger. They were just perfectly cast.
The what?
They have an amazing cast from all these amazing actors that are consistently in all of these movies. How they achieved this over, don't know how many years exactly, but at least like 8, probably, maybe longer than that. How they made this is just amazing. So I love all of the Harry Potter movies, and I'm a gigantic fan of them. Then number 8 for me, the movie that I still enjoy, but I enjoyed the least, is Part 7-1, The Deadly Hallows. And the reason that I didn't really enjoy it is what you can see on the poster. It's just them like running through a forest the whole time. I don't know, I was just really bored watching this movie. I didn't really enjoy it that much. Yeah, of course, Voldemort is alive. At the end, he steals like the staff. We get the story about the 3 magical stuff of death. Then you get this crazy scene at the beginning where you have like everybody who is like dressed like Harry Potter and they all are trying to like escape from the Voldemort gang. And the most sad part here, like something I really didn't like, is how Bellatrix Strange, or whatever her name is, killed Dobby, because R.I.P. Dobby. Dobby is like a goat, man.
Dobby, no. Dobby, no.
So yeah, this movie, I still enjoyed it. It's a necessary movie. Like, I'm not saying like this is not a movie that you should watch. You should most definitely watch it, because you should watch all of these movies. But what I am saying is this is the one that I think I enjoyed the least. The thing that I do have to say about this one is that, oh my god, it has the craziest freaking DVD box. Like, this DVD box looks crazy, man. I need this. If I ever find this, I'm getting this Dobby DVD box. Let's see, my number 7 pick. What is that? The Order of the Phoenix. So the Order of the Phoenix, to be honest, the only thing I remember about this one is that freaking there is a phoenix and that Gary Oldman dies. Let's look at the second slide, because I really have to cheat to know what's going on. Yeah, she sucks. This lady, if you know what her name is, I just deleted her from my mind because I hated this lady. Bellatrix Strange, of course, kills Gary Oldman, and you have this like one. This is a pretty dope scene where they're like in this globe library. I like Harry Potter, but I'm not like a hardcore nerd. But this movie was okay, but it wasn't like the best for me. Then we get to number 6. My number 6 is the Half-Blood Prince. I really, like, when I read this book, it like blew my mind, the reveal that Snape was the Half-Blood Prince.
Yes, I'm the Half-Blood Prince.
This one is the movie where Malfoy is tasked by Lord Voldemort to assassinate Dumbledore. Actually, something that I thought was quite intriguing, and then at the end, he doesn't do it, but Severus Snape is the one who assassinates Dumbledore.
Please. Avada Kedavra.
What you say? That you only meant well, cause you...
You get a bunch of scenes that show you like the youth of Voldemort and like Dumbledore interacting with little baby Voldemort, who's a creepy ass kid. This is a creepy kid, bro. There's also a bunch of weird side plots about girls doing like love potions, which is basically like roofing like dudes. Like, this is some Bill Cosby type shit. This girl is like really creepy in my opinion. My number 5 pick is The Prisoner of Azkaban. So this is book number 3. I like this movie. This movie introduces Gary Oldman's character. It also introduces freaking time travel, because Harry and Hermione have to go back in time because Malfoy got hurt by this crazy bird horse. And because he got hurt by this bird horse, they're gonna kill the bird. And there's also a side plot about like werewolves and stuff. And you find out that like the rat of Ron Weasley this whole time has been like a loyal subject to Voldemort, which is insane. Like, what the hell, that this rat man was just like hanging around Ron Weasley the whole time is really creepy.
Leave him alone! My old friend!
You also get this goofy ass wizard teacher with the big glasses, who is like telling them how to look in the future.
You have the Grim?
At number 4, I have Harry Potter 2, The Chamber of Secrets. And this movie introduces Dobby. I grew to like Dobby, but when I first watched this movie, I was like, fuck Dobby, man. This dude sucks. Why is he fucking with Harry Potter the whole time? First, I didn't like him, but after that, of course, you grow to love Dobby, because who can hate Dobby?
Sit down.
Dobby, shush, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
This movie actually was quite scary to me when I was a kid, because of like the big snake and the spiders, and this dude's cat gets murked, and with the blood of the cat, like a message being written on the wall. That was scary. Harry Potter and Ron Weasley go on a joyride with a flying car, which was like really fun for me as a kid. It was a fun movie. I like the snake. I really like the interaction between Harry Potter and that younger version of Voldemort in this movie.
Albus Dumbledore is the greatest sorcerer in the world.
Dumbledore's been driven out of this castle by the mere memory of me.
Number 3 for me has to be Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Like, this movie has so many fun payoffs. This is like an Avengers Endgame type of situation. Even the end when Voldemort gets destroyed by Harry Potter and he starts like flaking and stuff. I think that Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War really took inspiration from that scene. Maybe I'm wrong, but when I watched it, I was like, oh damn, that looks really familiar. Of course, you finally get the confrontation between Harry Potter and Lord Voldemort.
Harry Potter is dead!
Neville Longbottom has like an awesome payoff in this movie.
He didn't die in vain, but you will, because you're wrong.
The entire house of Slytherin is like forced, go into the dungeon, you pieces of shit.
To lead Miss Parkinson and the rest of Slytherin House from the hall.
Exactly where is it I'll be leading them to, Mom?
The dungeons would do.
Oh man, but I love that scene. That scene's so funny. And yeah, Ralph Fiennes as Voldemort. I don't have enough great things to say about this dude. This has to be Mount Rushmore of movie villains. Has to be Lord Voldemort, played by Ralph Fiennes. He did such an amazing job. And the confrontation between him and Harry Potter, it is just so much fun to watch these two play off each other.
Come on, Tom. Let's finish this the way we started it. Together.
And I was like, ooh, sick burn, Harry. Oh, man. And it's just so satisfying to see the conclusion. That scene where Neville Longbottom, like, decapitates. I think he destroys, like, the deadly Hallows snake of Lord Voldemort. I was like, yeah, every time I watch that scene, I like jump out of the couch and go like, woo, baby! Let's go Neville Longbottom. Because before, like, Lord Voldemort's like dissing him and such, like, Neville Longbottom, what is that for kind of stupid name? Then number 2 for me, it has to be Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Let me just tell you, nah, this is probably not the best one, but this is the movie that I enjoyed, like, the most. It is insane. Like, there's a school tournament where all of the kids are, like, sent to die. It's like some Hunger Games type of shit, man. This is the movie of the weird faces. I really like this actor, but I forgot his name. You get the red guy again. You get Doctor Who. Freaking Robert Pattinson. Batman is in here. Just look at all these weird, goofy-looking dudes. Like, all these different schools competing. Like, who's gonna win. Hagrid even gets, like, a girlfriend in this one. It's, like, a lot of fun. Like, this movie is insane. Like, there's a scene where they have to, like, steal an egg from a dragon. Like, what would happen if they would just get eaten by a dragon? It's crazy. Hi, babe. My girlfriend just came back from guitar lessons. I hope that she will let me finish this video. I believe that this is also the first movie that you really see Voldemort for the first time in his full form, like in the graveyard, because at the end, when Harry Potter gets the Goblet of Fire, he gets transported to a graveyard, and then you have like the Rat Man who cuts his hand and he puts it in a pot, and then you see Voldemort for the first time, and oh man, I love that reveal. It was just so spooky, man. And yeah, Voldemort again, I love him. So the first appearance of Voldemort in the flesh, awesome. And now let's go to my number 1 movie. Of course, it has to be the very first movie, because this movie so perfectly sets up the entire 8 movie run of Harry Potter. Something that I didn't mention before, but I have to say right now, just the amount of color in this film, it is so beautiful to watch. Everything looks real. It looks so much fun. And also, they perfectly cast all of these young kids as Harry Potter, Hermione, and Ron Weasley. Just amazing, man. I love the scene with the wizard hats, like, where he, like, no, not Slytherin, not Slytherin. You got the Dudleys over here being cast as a bunch of dickheads. They got like the introduction of Lord Voldemort on the back of a dude's head. That was crazy, man. I remember reading that in the book. That was insane. Maybe I'm just making stuff up because it didn't happen in the book. I don't know. I forgot, and I'm not gonna check. So let me know in the comments down below. And here we got like Hagrid. Like, oh man, I loved Hagrid and his motorcycle. I just like he like kicks the door in of the Dudleys in this weird vacation home, and then he's like, "I'm taking you, Harry. You're a wizard." I'm not a wizard. Yes, you are. Then, of course, I have to mention the GOAT, Alan Rickman, this amazing actor. R.I.P. to him, by the way. Like, a bunch of these actors already passed away. But Alan Rickman, for me, like, every scene, I didn't mention him enough in this movie, in this ranking, I guess. But I have to say right now, I have to give Alan Rickman his flowers. He was made to play Severus Snape. Like, oh, it's just a chef's kiss. Amazing. But yeah, that was my ranking of all of the Harry Potter movies. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more of this stuff, let me know in the comments down below. Doom out, and have yourself a happy Doomsday.